Hey family, I'm here to do a very quick one, okay? Let me take this device in here into the kitchen. Let me get into the kitchen, okay? Let me get into the kitchen. Okay, now, better lighting. How about that? Something different, something you may not have seen. I need to talk to y'all. I got 18 minutes to talk to you all. Look. Everybody deciding on what is what when it comes to this, when it comes to that. Hang on 1 minute. Hang on 1 minute, okay? I'm doing a video. Hang on a minute. Okay, look. So we all trying to decide, you understand what I'm saying? Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, to sign a contract with a spirit, with a demon, with a devil, as many of you all, you know, have coined it or have learned it to be. So it's taking some time, I know it is, to decide whether or not this is what you want, or you know whether or not it's some really terrible consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying? And in that, we're losing time, but at the same time, too, it's a big, huge argument over whether or not, you know what I'm saying, there is a spirit, that is interested in using you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Oops, y'all, excuse me. Because, just because you think that there are some free spirits out there, you understand, you can just grab one and just, take off with it and become famous. That's not true, because if it was true, then people wouldn't be contacting me and other psychic spiritual workers, you know what I'm saying, sorcerers, witches, shamans and wizards to get it in the first place. If it was just that easy, you could just say, okay, well, there's a spirit over there, let me see if they want to work a deal out with me. Then, once again, you wouldn't have to come to supernatural workers such as myself for that type of work in the first place, because you can do it yourself. So people are searching, lots of people are searching for practitioners that can aid them in contracting out their souls. It's not that easy. Once again, those spirits have to take some interest in you. Some of these spirits are ancestral spirits, okay? Some of these spirits may just be friends of ancestral friends. They may have worked with them in the past. Some of them are actually gods, okay? Female gods and male gods in nature. Now, people say, oh, well, they have a problem with me because I said, yeah, actually, I sealed the deal. I signed the contract and it gave me different talents. I'm a painter. I'm a singer. I do the guitar. I do the different things. And it also aids me in my supernatural work. Okay. It has gotten me a lot of different things. The thing is, what most of you all don't understand is these deals are actually created before we came here to the planet. And every last one of us signed some contract in the first place in order to be here. You're not just here by accident, okay? You signed a contract and vowed that you would do a specific duty, you understand what I'm saying, for nature when you came here. Did you not know that? Okay? So all of this fear centered around, oh my God, when the demons are gonna come and get you, and they're gonna take you here, and they're gonna take you there. The demons are going to, well, y'all, I call them spirits. The spirit's gonna take all of us. We're not going to stay here. You understand? There was a famous term that was written by someone just before they were executed. And I can't call his name right out. I know you all would probably look it up and leave it in the comment section. But his final words was, okay, you could be a king, you could be a street sweeper, but we all will dance with the Grim Reaper, okay? So the Grim Reaper will come to reap us all. Hello? And it's frightening and it's terrifying. What you fear death. It's the fear of death. You know, when it says, I want your soul, it's scary. You understand? You understand? But one day, the Grim Reaper will come for us all. I see mines all the time. She's a female, cloaked in all white. No, nothing but a black face in there. The black face is just as frightening as the ones with the black cloak. You understand? But there's a female version of the Grim Reaper as well as the male version. Okay? You excuse my elbows, y'all. But they're actually oiled up. Look, you can say whatever you want to say. You can run to every church that is in America, on every street corner, but you'll never avoid death. Hello? So whatever kind of pacts you made in the past, with whoever you made them pacts with, they come home to roost. Ain't shit you can do about it. Hello? Oh, I know what that is, came just in time. Now, people say, why are you so fascinated with death and this and that? Because I work with death. I work with spirits. I'm a medium. Am I scared? Shit, yeah. I be scared because they communicate with me, especially at night. 2 a.m. is the time they get to communicate. You know, tapping on this Android, this actual 17-inch Android tablet that I'm on right now. I keep it at my bedside, and or sometimes I will put it in the bed with me. And sometimes they tap so much I have to get it and put it in another room because they're actually in the device. Sometimes they will actually choose for me what to watch on social media. Just click and I'm on something. I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to understand, why it chose that. I just go ahead and read because I know it's going to lead me to some information that I've been seeking or some information that is pertinent to me on my journey. And, you all got to realize that every sound, every sight, every person you meet and greet, whether it be a negative experience to you or a positive experience to you, it's the spirit speaking to you and trying to propel you to where you should be. And somebody said, those spirits are after her, and she needs some spare souls, and they're trying to lead her to her death. Well, if they're going to lead you to wherever you're supposed to be at any specific moment, if they're leading me to death, I mean, know that somewhere in that contract, in that deal before I got here, you understand what I'm saying? I myself decided that that's the way I was going to leave here. I chose the date. The problem is that when you're going into this recycling center, which is the light, when you're bathed in that, and when you're claimed to that light, it actually erases your hard drive. The master conscious got it, but you got to get in contact with it. It'll give you the date, the year, and how it's supposed to be done. Or even if you try to get away from the contract, and all you can do is, the only thing you can change when it comes to that fate is how you gonna die. But that date set in stone. It's written in stone. You cannot get away from it. I got a feeling I'm not about the only witch on here that is tackling the nature of death and contracts at this point, because lots of people don't want to go there. I'm aging, so I may as well go ahead on and talk about that, because I may be one of the oldest black witches on YouTube. And let me add to that, one of the most darkest in nature on YouTube. Hello? And a lot of people are frightened of that, and they don't want to tackle that. But that's how you lose time. You know what I'm saying? We have no time to lose. Time is drawing nigh. We want to pussyfoot around with this situation, but each time you delay some shit, you get closer and closer to the end of the goddamn contract. Everybody out there, you signed a contract before you got here, okay? That's why some folks were born with the gifts, as they say. because you already contracted yourself out with some demon before birth, which I call them spirits, but y'all call them demons now. You contracted yourself then, and they came through the womb shaft with you. They're right here with you. You understand? You may not be able to see them, but that does not mean because you don't see them and you don't want to acknowledge them, they don't exist. Okay? That's why you don't like being in the dark. You don't want it to be quiet at night around 2 and 4 a.m. in the morning, because you know what? You want to pretend like they're not there. But if you turn everything off and get in the dark, they're going to talk to you. They're going to tell you all about yourself. You're going to hear them. You know what I'm saying? But for those who want to hear, you got to go in a dark closet, 2 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. Close yourself up in there. Or go in a dark room. Close yourself up in there. Turn off everything so that you can hear them. These are your spirits. They're your demons. You chose them. They're not mine. Don't get angry with me. Y'all, I still got that orb situation going on in here. I mean, they're everywhere. No, you cannot just say, oh, I'm going to just choose this spirit. This spirit is going to give me $1 million. Bullshit. Because if it was that fucking easy, once again, you wouldn't be around here looking for somebody who can give you a mojo hand. You understand? Or a money bag. Or a money doll. Or some shit. Or some money over. Because it would be just easy. Because you could just find any old spirit to do that for you. No, it doesn't work like that. You know it don't. It doesn't work that way. Sorry. You either got it or you ain't got it. If the spirit don't want to give it to you, you can't have it. Now, if you think that any old spirit, you understand, because I've seen some feedback from my video. If you think from you and you know who you is, I saw your video. Now let me clarify who this is, because everybody would think it's them. You called me on the phone, remember, and you said you wanted a reading, okay? And you say you didn't even have $25, but you say you are a practitioner here on YouTube. Now, if that fits you, you know who I'm talking about. And you was flashing your cash. Yeah, your income tax check. I'm talking to you. And usually I don't entertain young'uns, because you got to realize I'm in a different place in my life than you. Have you raised 3 children that are now almost approaching 30? Okay. Is that you? I have way more experience, okay? You know what I'm saying? I am in contact with the divine feminine dark energy. Hello? Did your birth canal open up to allow, okay, children out of it, okay? Because once a woman, once her birth canal is opened up to allow, you understand, life from heaven's gates, she has to put 1 foot, you understand? Or she has 1 foot him, you understand, with the living and 1 foot in the grave. Okay, so that's what separates me from you. Hello? My children are grown. So I have a lot more experience. I'm not saying I'm a whole lot better than, but some of the things I've danced with death. You understand? Been put to sleep. You understand? Have you danced with death? I want you all to know that makes your work stronger. If a person has danced with death, or if a person has had some type of illness where they almost died and they come up out of it, they're going to be much more powerful than you when you're working with the supernatural. Hello? I've been having lots and lots and lots of blackbirds coming around, and I can't keep their asses fed. Shit, them motherfuckers got to do a favor for me. I wouldn't mind having some black bird pie. Yeah, I've had blackbird pie. It's real good because it's kind of like, it kind of reminds you of a pot pie. You know, that's where pot pies come from. You know, from the blackbird pie. When you did the blackbird pie, you would have like your pie crust on top of your which would have been blackbird, but now we use chicken, you know, with, gosh, I'm getting hungry, with English peas and carrots and the gravy inside of it, and whatever other vegetables you want to add to it. Now they do beef pies and they do turkey pot pie, which I'll call them and everything. But I enjoy blackbird pie, and there's a plenty of blackbirds around. I'm gonna go out because I got 3 rifles, but you can't use rifles in this area because it's heavily populated around here. I got my hunting license as well as my fishing license. I'm going to drop a few things in the ground, and I'm going to try to go fishing today. It's so weird. I got an acorn tree that sheds. It's weird because most acorn trees shed in the fall. My acorn tree, it actually sheds in the spring. And somebody was telling me, well, that tree may be bad luck or something like that. But we gotta stop. We gotta stop that. I'm gonna be working with that motherfucker. You understand? Because y'all realize I love trees. I am a tree. When I die, cremate. I'm not to have any funeral. No people coming around. I'm not interested. If you weren't here, now I'm not interested. I'm not talking about my family. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about these mofos out here. They claim to be your family members and your friends and shit in real time, and they don't show up until you dead. You understand? No. When I die, it's a private funeral between me and my children. You understand what I'm saying? And Mr. Willie, if he's here, I will be cremated, and my ashes, you understand, will be put around a tree of my choice. I have not thought of what tree it will be. My ashes will be going to that particular tree so that I can live on as nature. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be connecting my earthly remains, you understand, with some tree of some sort. Some people will choose all kind of things, the water. They may want to go to a lake or ocean or whatever. But anyways, I will be going to a tree. But so anyway, let me go back. Y'all know I'm random and I skip around because I move with spirit. Okay? Just like somebody said, hey, you told me to do something else. Look, let me tell you something. I move with the spirit. If the spirits decide that it's going to be something else the next day, do what I tell you to do. Hello? Do what I tell you to do. Don't be fussing with the spirits. Good God, this activity going on around here. Only get it in here. Look. So I saw your video. You understand? Like I said, if you ain't this person, don't try to fit yourself in that. And I know you won't. I know it's some trolls out there want me to talk about them so bad because that's a way to siphon off of me and the channel in a sense. And in a sense, you know what I'm saying? This particular person that I talk to over the phone, you know who you are. You owe me $25. You owe me $25, okay? And you got a charge on your account. And every day of your life, you'll see that. You'll see that in your life. You'll see that $25 charge. So if you don't give it to me, you will give it to my spirits. They will deduct that. You understand? And not one time, as many times as they actually want to. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, I'm forgiving, but I can't tell you what them spirits gonna do. You know who you are, okay? No, spirits just don't